Hey, it's Mary. I'm back and I'm doing week 2 or week 1. Gosh, I'm still confused. Week 1 of my Project Life spread. This is the second part of my week 1, and I thought that I was on week 2 because I had already done week 1, but then I forgot that I printed off my pictures and I sat on them for 2 weeks. Well, not literally. I mean, that would have been really weird, right? To be sitting on your pictures for 2 weeks, but they sat on my desk for 2 weeks. So I was confused, but you see me fix it towards the end. I didn't realize it until I was all done. Oh, life. Anyway, I'm just picking out some Project Life cards right now, and I'm using the Studio Calico 7 Paper Goldie collection for some of them. And I am just fiddling around and trying to find a good placement. Now, that card on the bottom there, that's color blocked with that blue and then the white kind of dot print. That is left over from my previous layout that I just cut down to 4x6. So here I am. I've got all my pictures kind of in order, and I'm going to start working on the title card. These thickers are from they're American Crafts Macaw thickers, and they're really, 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 really pretty. They're a really gorgeous wood grain, and I have a hard time not wanting to use them because they're so gorgeous, and I don't know if I can get more. Yeah, I'm trying not to have a problem hoarding pretty things. So here you see my drawer, and I have a bunch of handmade kind of envelopes for this drawer, and I've color coded all of my like tiny labels and things, and even my punches that I have punched out of scrap paper. And that way, when I get all done and I've punched out these labels, and I can just stick them in the color coordinated files for them. And if I need a little something, then I know exactly where to find it. So here I'm getting out my my big date stamp, and I'm going to date down the dates that this was not from. Oh, yeah. Get it together, Mary. And it just needed a little pop of something. And so I backed this paper with the Studio Calico 7 paper. Oh, no, I didn't. I grabbed another Project Life card. This is got a kind of like a really cool watercolor effect, and I don't remember where this card is from. I probably got it in a swap for snail mail. But it has this really pretty watercolor kind of circles to it. And I thought it went really well with this photo. And it's hard to see this photo, but it's a picture of my son, Isaac, and he threw a snowball at the window while I was sitting on the other side of the window where it was nice and warm. And so it's this really cool picture of like him in the background and then the snowball going splat on the window. So I thought that circle watercolory paper was really just a neat addition to emphasize the splat that happened. And so I grabbed my ephemera box in the blue color, thinking that I could find something to kind of fill in the spaces. And I found this hello, and this I fussy cut from, I believe it was an Amy Tangerine paper from a long time ago. And I have just a bunch of them, and they're kind of the perfect size for when you just need a little extra shape. And my camera cut off, but at the top, you can see on that yellow card, I just put a red enamel heart. And here, instead of using the color blocked mint and white paper, I'm going to use the Dear Lizzie window paper. It just kind of goes along with that theme of Isaac throwing snowballs at the window. And I'm going to stick it down on this really funny picture. So this picture that I'm working with right now that I just backed with the window picture is a picture of our hall. And this is where you come in our house, and you take off all your snow gear and all of your shoes and everything, so you don't get the whole house wet, because we have hardwood floors and they're a pain to keep clean. And I come around the corner and I see this glove flipping me off. And so I'm like, well, right back at you, glove, because it's exactly what I think of this area right now. So I just had to document that. And I used one of these little flares from a friend of ours that follows us on Instagram, and she makes these really cute flare buttons on her Etsy shop. Her name's Becky. And I'll go ahead and link that down below. And just to add a little bit more color to the edges, I really like just taking scrap paper, and sometimes I round the corner and sometimes I don't. And then I layer just a couple of pieces in. And that really, I mean, it's just the tiniest piece of scrap paper, but it makes a world of difference to just tie in the card from the top and into the rest of the page or the sections. So yeah, I mean, I really don't know what I'm doing with Project Life, because this is like my 5th layout ever. I've done a couple of Project Life layouts last year, and then I didn't really get a feel for it, so I stopped doing it. And then of course I did December Daily, which I'm still not finished with. So that was kind of, you know, pocket page spread scrapbooking, and I don't know if I like it yet. We'll see. The point for me of doing these pocket pages is because I want to be able to document our week and the day-to-day stuff, instead of scrapbooking every single layout. This is just kind of like my diary, if you will. So I just took some more of that 7 paper, golden paper, and put it on the right side of this photo. And that way your eye kind of flows with the yellow accents from left to right all the way down to the bottom. And I'll put another piece of yellow something down at the bottom on this card too. And I used some tiny word stickers on that photo. It says "Not Just Everyday Life." And this is me lounging in front of our wood stove after the freezing cold. And at this point, we'd had snow for a month. So I wanted to really document that. And I stuck these pictures down on the bottom. They're of our kids and playing on the snowdrift. Because we had a blizzard, all of the snow landed in certain areas and made, like, you know, 4 feet, 3 feet of snow instead of it being all spread out. So this was really just a fun day of playing out in the big snow. And I'm using these Amy Tangerine from her +1 collection, these tiny little mint stickers, and then the white stickers, letter stickers, are from Studio Calico. And this is a button that I just have in my stash, and I just snipped off the back of the button so that it would lay flatter. That ampersand is a Dear Lizzy thicker set. I just thought it was fun to put the ampersand in because it's like, and more snow. That little sticker on the left, it says "So Much Fun." That's from that same Amy Tangerine sticker sheet. And then I fussy cut out the heart on the right. The yellow is a paper punch, and then I added in another, I think it was another Amy Tangerine, just ephemera piece. And here I am, I'm outlining this bottom card just to tie in the outlining that I had done on the top card. And this is not going to be it, because I have to fix my mistake. So you're going to watch me put all of my cards away, and I'm fussing around seeing if I can find any more tiny word stickers that I want to add. And I don't, and I decided not to because I've already got the typing down at the bottom of that picture. And here's my flip through number 1. Nope, not goodbye. I see down at the bottom of that picture, it says January 2nd, 2017. That's still the first week of January. Oh, and I don't know where the rest of my thickers went on the front side of this page. I finally found them. I think my daughter was playing with it and they fell off. But anyway, here we go, pulling out all this stuff. So I pull it off, and I still want to keep that hello. And I'm thinking, what should I put here instead? And I go, oh, okay, hello again, snow. This is what I end up doing. And it turns out great, and it still mimics that same feeling that I had of my title or of my, week 2, not 2. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing with Project Life. So if you're watching this video, and at this point, I hope that you're laughing with me, because you're going to see my struggle with Project Life in the next couple of videos. And I'm really hoping that I can get my groove on. with these spreads because I really want to document my kids, but dang it, I really just don't like being confined to 3x4 squares and 4x6 squares. I need fluid. I need more room to work. It's so tiny. Oh, so yeah, here I'm going to just put down the word snow. I'm going to do the same outlining on that little yellow tab or the little yellow punch that you see, and then I'm going to add that heart back on there. In a minute, I'm going to stick it right down on that yellow snow. And then I also decided while I had this out that I would take these kind of innards of the letters that I've used that are these really cute little white and gray shapes that look like snowballs. So I just put the snowballs down on the bottom left of that picture. And there I'm grabbing that heart because I don't want it to go to waste. And I really liked the red mimicking the red throughout the layout too. And now that's it, right? Is that it? Yes, I'm putting it away. And I'll show you again. And stay tuned for some close-ups because the pictures are really hard to see from this spot. And my kids are so cute. So why wouldn't you want to see them? All right. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.